Hey Phillip, Matt McNerlin, Buyers Chrysler Jeep. Promised you a video on the 2014 Ram Outdoorsman. This is the truck. You can see it's had a lift on it. Someone's dumped about $5 grand into wheels and tires. Of course, it's got running boards, front parking sensors, but I wanted to give you a good look at it. I just run it through the wash, so it's nice and clean for you. You can see it's got the chrome bumpers. Online it's listed with having 13,900 and some miles. This truck's so nice, my general manager gets to drive whatever he wants, obviously. He drove this truck. He's put an extra 1,000 miles on it, so the current odometer is actually 14,948. Still aggressively priced. It does have power windows, locks, and mirrors. I'm going to get into the cab stuff here in a second. But just to give you a quick look, someone took the time to put the rubber slush mats in there. It does have your power driver's seat. But let's take a quick look at the rest of the truck, shall we? Full crew cab. You can find a quad cab for less money, but the problem is, if you're ever going to have anybody in the back seat, they just don't fit. It's got an extra storage compartment on each side of this cab. And this little tray actually pops out. You can fit at least a 6-pack in there and some ice. Put it down in your floorboards. Cover it up. Great for running the back roads. Like I said, I'm from Jackson, so I know all about it. Like I said, it does have your Mickey Thompson tires on there. The bolt-on fender flares. It's got a backup camera and parking sensors. Both tow package wiring harnesses, and of course your hitch. It's 4-wheel drive, of course. Why would you ever buy a truck that's not 4-wheel drive? Just doesn't make sense to me unless you live in Florida. Bed liner's in there. They've put the tow hooks. Dodge has put the tow hooks down low so that you can strap stuff in. Rear power sliding window. You know, I'm looking over this vehicle and it's black, so it would be easy to find scratches, dings, or dents. I haven't found any yet. Not that a flaw doesn't exist, I just haven't been able to find one. It's super clean. We're gonna hop in and take a look. Step on in. Welcome into your new home. Like I said, this one's no slouch. It's got tons of features. Automatic headlights, Bluetooth, right on the steering wheel, so you can play your music through that, or of course you can always use it for your hands-free calling. It's got a trip computer. It's mounted right here. The screen is actually right here, so you can see your digital speedometer. You can set up your screen for something different. Your messages will appear whenever it's time for an oil change or time for service. Show up with your radio menu. This is going to tell you about your trailer brake. So it does have the factory trailer brake that you can adjust from the steering wheel. Went the wrong direction. Sorry about that, Phillip. So fuel economy, or this is actually trip computer, and fuel economy. It'll show you that right now you have a range you can go of 245 miles before you're empty. This is where your instant economy shows, and then your average fuel economy shows down here on the right hand side. This is where you can find the video or the vehicle information. So here's your tire pressure, transmission temperature, oil temperature, all the vitals of the car right through this menu. And it's very simple to use, very easy to use. You can see it's got a total of 705 total hours on the motor. Like I said, it's never been really used. It's only idled 150. Cruise control is on the right hand side of the steering wheel. So it's real simple to use, on and then set. If you want to go 5 miles an hour faster, push this one 5 times. If you want to go 3 miles an hour slower, push this one 3 times. Very simple. You can go through all the gears of the transmission. Always kind of cool. Tilt steering. Shifter knob is down here. And I kind of like this. At first I didn't really like this shifter, but I've grown kind of fond of it. Two-wheel drive, four-wheel low, and four-wheel lock, of course. You can see it has a backup camera. That's how it'll show. Green means go, yellow means slow, red means stop. But the other cool thing is as you turn the wheel, that will turn with you. And it's going to be a lot easier for you to hook up a trailer with a backup camera. Trailer brake right here. So that's so you can adjust when you have a heavier trailer on. Of course, it has heated seats and also a heated steering wheel. Electronic stability control, that works off your analog brake system. If you go into a curve too hard, it's going to send power to individual brakes, keep you from sliding out of control. Tow and haul package, that engages your transmission cooler and also puts your brakes to a make-ready position just in case you need to stop faster. It gives you a little power boost to your brakes. Pretty cool stuff. This is for your rear parking sensors to turn them off, and this is for your front parking sensors. I know a lot of times with a jacked up truck, it's kind of hard to judge where that bumper is, so this is nice to have. Dual climate control, you're never going to use this stuff. You're always going to do it on the screen. That's where you always want to do it. So let's get into this media center here, because there is a lot of stuff. AM, FM, Sirius satellite radio, of course. You can browse different radio stations. One of the coolest things that they've done here lately in vehicles is direct tune. Me personally, I like the old country. So 107.1 up here is a good station for me. Here's your media stuff. So this is going to allow you to play stuff through your USB port, your auxiliary port, your Bluetooth, or your SD card. So it does have the SD card. That is actually located in the center console. Oops, sorry about that. Right here, with an additional power port, and it's notched so you don't kink your wire. There's also a little change organizer in here, and that center console is actually very, very deep. Like I said, you can fit a whole nother six-pack in here, so if you're keeping track, you've got a case of beer in the truck, and it's all hidden. Just kidding, of course. Don't drink and drive, it's dangerous. Your seat controls are right here. Heated seats, auto-dimming rearview mirror, which is fantastic. It's kind of the best thing since sliced bread. If someone brights you from behind, it'll dim those lights out automatically. All your climate controls are right here. I was actually wrong. It's just single heat, but it is all right here. You can just adjust your fan speed, simply touching buttons. And this is all for your fan directions. Once your phone is paired, this is where you'll see all the people you most frequently call. You can redial in calls, phone book, and of course get your recent calls. Dialer, messaging, and settings. But you can join calls, transfer calls, and mute calls, which is kind of handy in case your girlfriend's in the truck. Uconnect apps. This is what gives you your Wi-Fi hotspot. There's something you can get, and I'll recommend you get it. It's called Sirius Travel Link. It'll give you the local movie listings, sports scores, fuel economy, and fuel pricing, and the weather. You can buy that subscription. It doesn't cost very much, and I do heavily recommend it because it's really, really cool. This will just give you an idea of what apps you can get. You can get Pandora, iHeartRadio, Slacker. You can actually get an app that will allow you to remote start your car from your cell phone. The vehicle's already equipped with remote start, so it's on the key fob. Other than that, you've got a regular house outlet here and a dual storage container. Owner's manual is in there. That's one of the things I always look for in cars. Up here you'll see that you can pair to 3 different garage doors. And then this is the button right here for your rear power sliding window. You've also got 911 and this assist button. Now, a 911 is if you're in a wreck and you need help. The assist button is actually for the Uconnect in the truck. So any questions about that stuff, feel free to give me a call. My cell phone again is 614-570-0961. I look forward to working it out with you, Phillip. Thanks so much.